Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out another Film Geek movie spotlight. Today I'm talking about the 2010 film From Paris with Love.
I'm running late. You know this place?
Yeah, there's better Chinese food in town.
Yeah, well, I hear they make a killer egg foo young, so slip this guy some bills and let's get me over there.
Well, that's not how we do things here, sir.
Well, that's how I do things. Why don't you call the embassy and get me a different driver who will comply to the way I do things?
I'm not your driver. I'm your partner.
Yeah, you're the chess player. I read your file.
You play?
Do I look like I play board games?
From Paris with Love is directed by Pierre Morell, and it's starring John Travolta and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. A U.S. Embassy employee is partnered up with an unhinged CIA agent to take down a terrorist cell in Paris. John Travolta shaved his head bald for this film, which was unusual for the time due to the fact Travolta was so well known for his hair in such films such as Saturday Night Fever in 1977 and Grease in 1978. Over the years, he's been wearing wigs and had a hair transplant to cover up his bald spot. However, in 2019, John finally said fuck it and went completely bald. Apparently, it was on the advice of his good friend, rapper Pitbull. From Paris with Love was released February 5th, 2010, and it grossed just a little over $52 million on a $52 million budget. So after advertising and whatnot, the film just kind of broke even. Critics also weren't too kind on this film, and it's sitting on Rotten Tomatoes at a 37%. However, it is sitting there with an audience score of 54%, because the film has gone on to become a bit of a cult classic. So what do I like about this movie? Number one thing, John Travolta. John Travolta is outstanding in this movie. He plays a character unlike anything he has ever played before. In fact, this character should have been played by somebody like, Stone Cold Steve Austin or Samuel Jackson. But what we got was a mashup of both Samuel Jackson and Stone Cold Steve Austin squished into John Travolta's body.
Kitchen staff? There's no kitchen staff shedding lead like that. No kitchen staff, Hoss.
And let me tell you guys, it is fantastic. You wouldn't think that Travolta could pull off a part like this, but he is ridiculously good, and he's fun. He knows what this movie is. He knows this is just a goofy, fun action film, and it doesn't take itself seriously. So he doesn't take himself seriously. And by doing that, he elevates this film from being just an average humdrum kind of action film, a CIA story that we've seen a million times before. But because of Travolta's just completely ridiculously strange performance, this movie goes from a C to a B+. The story of this film is a little bit on the basic side, however, the action makes up for that. The action in this film is outstanding, and Travolta, as I've been saying, is an extremely convincing action star in this film. The chase sequences are extremely well done, the shootouts are very well choreographed, and the hand-to-hand combat is very, very convincing without the use of shaky cam. All in all, this is a well-organized, well-shot action film with a, kind of weak storyline. So at the end of the day, From Paris with Love is a confidently made action film with just a bit of a weak story that you've seen before, but what you haven't seen before is John Travolta with a shaved head, goatee, running around, shooting as many guys in the face as he possibly can. Now, if this sounds like something you want to check out, well, you can currently find it streaming for members on HBO Max, and if you don't have HBO Max, don't worry guys, you can also rent it on Voodoo, Prime, Google Movies, and YouTube. Alright folks, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do for me folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.